If you are obsessed with old school, bombshell level sexiness, that vintage pinup lingerie vibe, then buckle up, darling. This one is for you. Stay tuned. Call me old-fashioned or just fabulous, but I live for that timeless va-va-voom pinup aesthetic. You know the one: lace, sheer, garter belts, corsets, and those silk stockings that scream sultry and sophistication. It's the perfect mix of class, sass, and I know exactly what I'm doing. If you're here, you're probably as obsessed with vintage pinup lingerie as I am. And if you're not, well, honey, you're about to be. Because while everyone else is rocking athleisure, we are channeling our inner goddesses, one lace-trimmed garter belt at a time. Before we dive into the glorious details of silky stockings and corsets that could make your followers double tap in a heartbeat, or at least inspire your next viral selfie, do me a solid, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the little bell, you know the drill. Because if you don't, how will you know when I reveal the next real secret to vintage glamour? Spoiler alert, it involves a lot of sass and a little bit of strategic boning. Anyways, where were we? Alright, lingerie that makes you feel like you stepped out of a classic Hollywood film. And honestly, isn't that the dream?
Eddie, would you like some glasses for those cokes?
Yeah.
I'll rinse these out.
How much longer?
I blame my obsession on growing up watching old movies with Marilyn, Jim, Claudette, Liz, and Audrey. Those ladies knew how to work a look. They weren't afraid to embrace their curves, and they certainly weren't wearing anything that resembles a sport bra. Bless their hearts. You think those ladies just woke up with perfect curls and ready to pose? Honey, there's a whole lot of history and probably industrial strength hairspray behind that look. Back in the day, before Instagram filters and Photoshop, folks had to gather visual kicks from, like, drawings. Imagine. These early pinups were basically cartoons with curves, designed to make you go, ooh la la. Think postcards, calendars, and the occasional magazine centerfold that probably made your grandma blush. Then came World War II, and suddenly, pinups weren't just cheeky, they were national treasures. Well, soldiers need a moral boost, and let's be real, a sultry shot of Betty Gable's legs or a smoldering Rita Hayworth did the job way better than a pep talk from Uncle Sam.
Well, hell, you're just a goddamn coward.
Shut up! Shut up!
These bombshells became symbols of the woman back home, holding down the fort, keeping the country running, and looking absolutely divine while doing it. Talking about next level multitasking. After the war, the pinup vibe got even sassier. Think Betty Page, the queen of bangs, and barely their outfits. It was all about celebrating curves, confidence, and a healthy dose of I know I'm hot, and I know you know. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to feel that powerful? Alright dolls, let's talk about the pinup uniform. Forget your sweatpants, we are going full on bombshell, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on how to achieve peak vintage vixen. First up, the garter belt. Some might call it old-fashioned, I call it a weapon of mass seduction. Seriously, the snap of those garters is like a tiny, fashionable mic drop. And paired with silk stockings, honey, your legs will be smoother than a jazz solo and more captivating than a diamond. Then there is the corset. Honey, this ain't your grandma's back brace. This is a sculpting masterpiece designed to give you curves for days. It's basically the architectural wonder of the lingerie world. If anyone tells you it's restrictive, just tell them you're channeling your inner Scarlett O'Hara. And finally, the piece de résistance, the sheer marabou robe and peignoir. Because why settle for just sexy when you can be dramatically sexy? It's not just lingerie, it's a whole production. Think old Hollywood glamour meets I Might Be a Spy with a Scandalous past. A flowing robe, whether silk, chiffon, or sprinkled with just the right amount of I woke up just like this energy, is everything. Isn't about showing everything, it's about teasing just enough to leave them wondering. The marabou trim, that's just the cherry on top whispering, I'm luxurious, I am mysterious, and no, you absolutely cannot handle me. This pinup look I'm wearing today is based on my all-time favorites drop-dead gorgeous looks, Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge.
But then again, no. Or a man who...
That scene where Ewan McGregor struts in her room, thinking he's about to talk business, and there she is, draped in a sheer robe and corset. Just like this, pure seduction, elegance, and you are about to risk it all energy. If the outfit doesn't scream iconic, I don't know what does. And speaking of icons, let's appreciate Marilyn Monroe, the queen of pinup perfection. That woman could make a potato sack look sexy.
Oh, do you feel the breeze from the subway? Isn't it delicious?
But put her into a silk robe, a curve-hugging slip, or a classic pinup corset, and suddenly the entire world forget how to breathe.
I can be smart when it's important, but most men don't like it.
Marilyn wasn't just sexy, she was a walking, talking, hip-swaying masterpiece. If vintage pinup had a Hall of Fame, she would be the golden statue at the entrance. Fast forward to today, the modern pinup, a glorious, glittery rebellion. Today, the pinup is less about conforming to outdated ideas and more about embracing your inner bombshell. It's about celebrating all body types, all ethnicities, and all the things that make you unique you. It's a big, glittery screw you to anyone who says you can be sexy and smart at the same time. So honey, ditch the boring basics and embrace your inner vixen. Throw on some corset, snap on those garters, and prepare to feel like a star. Because pinup isn't just lingerie, it's a statement that says, I am fabulous, I know it, I'm not afraid to show it. And if anyone gives you a weird look, just bat your eyelashes and say, darling, you wouldn't understand. Because they won't. They just want. And that's my take on the lingerie pinup look. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe to my channel for more content, and stay bombshell, stay vixen, stay sexy. Bye.